Nithyanandam. Welcome back to my channel, and today here I have with me Robin Michelle. She's also a fellow New Yorker, and if you're new to my channel, my name is Mahajaya and I, or simply Mahajaya, and this is a channel where we talk about powerful cognitions that our guru Paramahamsa Nithyananda, Swamiji, gives us, and we imbibe them so that we can go to a higher frequency. So today we actually want to talk about DNA activations and what it exactly is. And you know, some of you may know it as another term called mutants.
Like X-Men.
Isn't this the Wakanda sign?
That too. Well, today we had a fantastic satsang where Swamiji talked about mutant DNA, and he started off saying, I was watching X-Men, and that reminded me of mutants. And that was just, we were like, ah! Swamiji is just, I'm sorry, when I think about him, I just like get so filled, I almost get a little tongue-tied. Today's satsang was just truly amazing. He was talking about how your DNA truly changes.
Yes.
When you have powerful cognitions, when you have been initiated into the third eye, and you've been initiated into the third eye.
Yes. So what exactly is DNA activation? Actually, science has said that there's like a bunch of DNA in our system, in our body, that is actually called garbage DNA, which is not true. Actually, those DNA that scientists call garbage DNA actually has the potential to awaken, to be initiated, and when that initiation happens, right, what happens to that DNA is actually that DNA is from all our past lives, you know, as trees, as animals, as everything until we came into the human birth. So that means that in our DNA we have that memory of flight. We have that memory of breathing underwater like a fish. We have that memory of climbing walls like a gecko. We have all those powers inside of us. So actually, when Swamiji gives us the third eye initiation, those powers all come into our body and system. And you know, that's DNA activation. But you know, I was a participant in Sadashivaham in 2016. And I'll never forget what Swamiji told me then. He said that, you know, forget about evolution. I'm going to give you guys a completely whole new strand of DNA called Nithyananda DNA that the universe has ever seen for the first time. So this strand of DNA, Nithyananda DNA, is a new DNA strand that the universe has seen in for the first time now, you know. So this is not an evolution, this is a breakthrough. So and Swamiji does this to us. He completely changes us, you know, physically, psychologically, physiologically, just through initiation. So now, what is initiation? Do you know what initiation is?
Please tell us more.
Okay, so initiation can be done in 3 ways. Okay, so the first initiation is Jnana Diksha, meaning initiation just through a look. So actually, Swamiji has that capability to give enlightenment just through a look. Not only that, but then there's also Mantra Diksha, meaning initiation through words. And the third one is Sparsha Diksha, meaning initiation through touch. So Swamiji will touch you in your third eye area, or he'll touch you on top of your head and you'll get initiated. So it's these 3 ways of initiation. He awakens your Kundalini, he awakens your third eye, and he gives you a completely new set of DNA. And he said that he'll prove it. Like if you have my DNA under a microscope and you have some other person that's never been initiated, that's never seen Swamiji, our DNA will be completely different. Like actually, we have that capacity to do extreme Shaktis, like a teleportation. And right now we are doing teleportation of like objects like Bhasma, which is sacred ash, and Kumkum, but Swamiji said that we have that capability to do full body teleportation in the very near future.
My favorite is mind reading and body scanning.
Oh wow, yeah, mind reading and body scanning is amazing because actually it's not an invasive power at all, is it?
It's not. With mind reading, I'm not going to read what number you're thinking about, but I am going to tell you what's been on your mind, what you need to do going forward for your life bliss.
Yeah.
So it's not a card trick. It's a very, very real cognition, very, very real power.
Actually, through mind reading, we scan the low cognitions you have, and we give you powerful cognitions, and we give you also healing.
Yes.
Why don't you say, tell them like what I always tell you when you first met me?
About the cognitions.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. That you have to have a powerful cognition. You have to raise your level of thinking to here, especially here in Adi Kailash. The frequency is just so strong. It's different than anything I've ever felt. You know, Ma, when I first came here, it was almost just overwhelming. Everything you feel that you vibrate on a higher level.
Yeah.
And it's just an amazing thing. Like, it's amazing.
And the powerful cognition about I'm sorry.
Oh, yes. So I have a really bad habit of saying I'm sorry, and I shouldn't, because we don't want to speak that. We want to speak power to words.
Yeah, and also she has nothing to be sorry about. It was really funny because I think I bumped my toe, and she said, "Oh, I'm sorry," and I'm like, "What for? I'm the one who bumped my toe."
That's something we do in New York a lot, though.
Yeah, but you know, once you're here and you catch that powerful cognition, that powerful way of thinking, you won't ever talk like that ever again, and you'll catch it on other people, and you'll let them know as well. You know.
Now I say, "I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I am not sorry."
Yes, and actually, you know, like, you also can be a completely different species as well. Like, you know, when your third eye is awakened, you go from being a human to divine superhuman. So you also have this opportunity. You know, Swamiji has a lot of programs, from a free program called Kalpataru to all the way to ParamaShiva, which is going to be this huge program in December.
Come to ParamaShiva. It is going to be the most life-changing experience. I don't care how you get here. Get on a plane from wherever you are.
And if you've ever, like, you know, liked the X-Men, or if you ever like superheroes, you will be those superheroes. You'll be that X-Men, because actually here in Bidadi Adinam, here in the Bangalore Adinam, we are the real mutants. And you know, mutant is such a derogatory word. Like, I actually don't like that word. However, it is, like, you know, we are, you know, like Swamiji has transmuted our very DNA, like, you know, it did go through mutation. Actually, he just like completely wiped away our DNA from before and gave us a whole new set of DNA.
We're new creatures.
Yeah, exactly, new beings, you know. And so if you want this breakthrough as well, if you want to manifest powers, if you want to create the reality you want, if you want to have like an amazing magical life, like, I invite you to come to Bidadi Adinam to like, you know, take a program of Swamiji's. It's going to absolutely change your life.
Absolutely. If you want to be Professor Xavier, definitely come.
No, but we're better than Professor Xavier.
Because we're real.
Yeah, we're real. Hello. And not only that, but we also, it's not like, you know, people need to fear us, because you can also be it. You have that opportunity. It's not like, you know, only one or two or few people can have this super conscious breakthrough. If you have a head on your shoulders, you have that choice to have that super conscious breakthrough. Even animals can have a super conscious breakthrough. Swamiji initiates hundreds of animals that come to him during these programs. So it's like, it's for anyone. It's for anyone. And we really want to invite you, because we want you to experience what we experience. You know, like this really amazing, completely new world of magic. But not really. It's like,
it's not magic. It's real life.
It's Shakti. So the proper word is Shakti, which means power. Yes. So thank you so much, and we can't wait to see you here. If you have any questions, you can definitely comment below. And if you haven't subscribed to Swamiji's channel, you should definitely go check out his channel. We'll give a link above. And also subscribe to him.
The third eye initiation.
Yes, and also like we'll also put a link to the third eye meditation and initiation so that you can check it out for yourself. Thank you so much, Nithyanandam.
Nithyanandam.